Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. This was an active week in Pakistan's diplomacy. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif paid an official visit to the United States yesterday at the invitation of the President of the UAE, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The Prime Minister held a bilateral meeting with the President and held meetings with UAE investors and entrepreneurs. The two leaders underscored the importance of galvanizing cooperation and strategic partnership, particularly in the field of information and communication technologies, artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and tourism. They reaffirmed their commitment to ensuring meaningful implementation of investment cooperation agreements in the areas of energy, port operation projects, wastewater treatment, food security, logistics, minerals, and banking and financial services, signed in November 23. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan assured UAE's support in all circumstances and made commitment of investing US $10 billion in multiple sectors in Pakistan. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif visited the Islamic Republic of Iran on 22nd of May to pay condolences on the demise of President Dr. Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi, Foreign Minister Hussein Amir Abdullahian, and their colleagues. He met with Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and Muhammad Mokhber, acting president, and offered condolences on behalf of the people and government of Pakistan. The Prime Minister was accompanied by Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Muhammad Ishaq Dar to both Iran and the UAE. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Muhammad Ishaq Dar led the Pakistan delegation to the regular meeting of SCO Council of Foreign Ministers held in Astana from 20th to 21st of May. He addressed the CFM and held bilateral meetings with the President of Kazakhstan and Foreign Minister Murat Nurtulu. They also held sideline meetings with foreign ministers of Belarus, China, Russia, Tajikistan, and the Kyrgyz Republic. From Astana, the Deputy Prime Minister flew to Bishkek, Kyrgyz Republic, on 21st of May with the Kyrgyz Foreign Minister. He also met with Deputy Chairman of the Cabinet of Minister and Health Minister. The focus of these meetings was the welfare of Pakistanis in the Kyrgyz Republic, especially the victims of last week's mob attack against foreigners in Bishkek. The Foreign Minister of the Republic of Turkey, Hakan Fidan, undertook his first bilateral visit to Pakistan from 19th to 20th of May. He called on Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif, Chairman Senate Yusuf Raza Gilani, and held delegation-level talks with Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Muhammad Ishaq Dar. He also met with the military leadership. The two sides agreed to further strengthen mutually beneficial cooperation in trade, investment, defense, and security domains. They also assessed preparations for the upcoming 7th session of the Pakistan-Turkey High-Level Strategic Cooperation Council to be held in Islamabad in the near future. And lastly, Secretary General of SAARC, Muhammad Ghulam Sarwar, visited Pakistan from 20th to 24th of May for the customary introductory visit of the new SAARC Secretary General after the assumption of office. He held talks with Foreign Secretary Muhammad Cyrus Sajjad Qazi. Pakistan welcomes the announcement made by Ireland, Spain, and Norway on recognizing the State of Palestine. We also welcome the recent announcements of recognition for the State of Palestine by the Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, and Barbados. These recent announcements serve as another milestone in the decades-long quest of the people of Palestine for their right to self-determination. The Gaza genocide and the dire humanitarian situation there have underlined the urgency of moving towards the establishment of an independent and sovereign Palestinian state with Al-Quds al-Sharif as its capital. The state of Palestine is now recognized by an overwhelming majority of the UN member states. Time has therefore come to accord full membership to the state of Palestine at the United Nations and other international organizations as called for by the UN General Assembly in its recent resolution. We therefore reiterate our call to the UN Security Council to move positively in that direction. Pakistan rejects the Indian Supreme Court's order of 1st of May, published on 21st of May 2024, dismissing the petitions seeking review of its judgment of 11th December 23 on the status of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. We reject the fresh order of the Indian Supreme Court, just as we had rejected its order of the 11th of December. The two verdicts fail to recognize the internationally recognized disputed nature of Jammu and Kashmir. Kashmiris have an inalienable right to self-determination as enshrined in the relevant UN Security Council resolutions. The final disposition of Jammu and Kashmir is to be made in accordance with the UN Security Council resolutions and as per the aspirations of the Kashmiri people. India has no right to make unilateral decisions on the status of a disputed territory against the will of the other parties to the dispute, the Kashmiri people and Pakistan. Nor can India abdicate its international legal obligations on the pretext of domestic legislation and judicial verdicts. The Indian Supreme Court's judgments or orders cannot distract the international community's attention from the gross and systematic human rights violations being perpetrated in IIOJK. Now, an upcoming visit announcement. The Foreign Minister of the Republic of Azerbaijan will undertake an official visit to Islamabad from 29th to 30th May. He will hold talks with Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar and call on the Pakistani leadership. Thank you.